Hello friends, Jeanette with Vivo Vintage Designs. Thank you so much for voting on which Christmas gift tag you wanted me to show you how to create. And the Christmas tree one hands down. You can see that I added a new one, a snowflake, and if you stick around until the end of the video, I will show you how I created that one as well. So for these gift tags, I'm using inexpensive watercolor paper. This happens to be Fabriano 25% cotton watercolor paper, but you definitely want to use something that is nice and thick. But I wouldn't use expensive watercolor paper. And the paints that I'm using are my Muño pan paints, and I chose this palette because it has a nice variety of greens, which is what you want. And of course, you don't have to use green. You can use whatever colors you want. In fact, blues would be really pretty, or bands of color in all different colors would be gorgeous as well. But I'm keeping mine simple for this tutorial. So you can see I am adding different bands, different widths, and different colors of green, but I am drying each layer before I add a new layer so that my colors don't blend one into the other, and making sure that I use a nice variety of greens so they are very different from one another. So here I've finished adding all my bands, making sure that I dried in between, removing my washi tape, and now I'm going to use a red Posca pen to add the ornaments. If you don't have Posca pens, you can use your watercolor. You can use gel pens. Just about anything will do. And now to add the trunk of my Christmas tree, I just put a little brown on the tip of my brush, swiped it back and forth, and there you have a trunk. Now on the original gift tag, I used my grommet kit to add a grommet at the top. Of course, you don't have to do that. You can simply use a hole punch. And you see me using a gold Posca pen to make the shape of a star around the opening I created. Now all I have to do is cut it out and put a string through it. And because of the size, it also makes a nice card. So it's like two birds with one stone. You get a gift tag and a Christmas card. Now the snowflake, I'm using again the same paper, the Fabriano 25% cotton, and the Muño pan paints. You see that I traced a circle, and now I'm using my pencil to create some very light guidelines. And you can make as many lines as you want, but it's nice to have some guidelines. It helps keep the shape of the snowflake. So the color that I chose to paint my snowflake with is ultramarine blue. So you can see here I'm painting in my guidelines, staying within that circle. And now you can go to town and create your snowflake any way you like. Make it as simple or as ornate as you like. I pretty much kept mine simple, just using a lot of lines and dots. I found creating the snowflake very, very relaxing. It's fun to put down the lines and to see how everything comes together in the end. The other ones were fun to create, but there was something about the snowflake that I found really relaxing. So I'm looking forward to finding the time to go down there again today and maybe create a couple more. So you can see I put down my lines. Now I'm using the tip of the brush to create some circles on the ends of those little lines. And I'll continue to fill in the snowflake with more lines and more little dots. Well, this was a lot of fun, and I've enjoyed creating the Christmas cards and these gift tags. I hope that you have enjoyed the tutorials. And if you would like to share your version of my cards or gift tags, I would really love to see how you do. You can always drop a picture in the comment section of the video on my Facebook page, Vivo Vintage Designs. And if you would like to show your support for my channel, you can do that by simply giving me a thumbs up, leaving a comment, or subscribing if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out the description box just below the video for a list of all the products used and links. If you don't see the list, click on Show More and it will expand. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.